What's up guys, Daniel here, and today we have a laptop for you. It's the Lenovo Legion Y520. Now starting on your left side, we got your charging port, Ethernet port, USB 2.0, and your audio jack. On the other side, we got your USB Type-C, a SD card reader, two USB 3.0s, and a full HDMI port. Now for the exterior, the whole design is made out of plastic. Now, the plastic is textured and it feels great in the hands. It looks like a little bit like carbon fiber, but it's not. The overall design looks like a gaming laptop. The site does claim that it is smudge resistant, but in my case, it is not true. Well, if your hands are greasy or wet, then you will see smudges, but if your hands are dry, you won't see smudges at all. So this laptop is not a fingerprint magnet. So a plus on this laptop is the matte palm rest. It has a softer finish and it's really comfortable. Well, the keyboard is really spacious. I never had a problem typing on it. I like the tactile feedback, and the keyboard is backlit. Of course, it has the red finish like a lot of gaming laptops. The trackpad does okay. I mean, it's not the best I've used, but it works like any other trackpad. The screen is 15 inches with a matte finish 1080 display. Using this laptop outside is decent. I wish it was a bit brighter. The matte finish does help a lot. You can still see what's going on, but if you're watching a movie or playing games, you would want more brightness on your screen. Now the model we have is the Core i7 2.8 GHz 7700 HQ, 16 gigs of RAM, and the NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti. Now going on into the Lenovo Nerve Sense, it is a great tool. It will show you what your specs are. It has a cooling feature where the fan does get louder if you turn it on, but it cools it by a lot. Now I never experienced this laptop to be very hot, which is a great plus. Another great feature is a network priority, where of course if your family starts to stream, all gamers know what will happen. This will help push some bandwidth more on the game and less to everything else. Next up is pretty much a safety feature where you don't accidentally press something wrong that interrupts you from your gaming session. The last feature is pretty much to turn off and on your sound enhancements. On the top, there is this Discover section where it tells you that there is a dedicated key to capture anything you want on screen. With one press of a button, you are ready to record. Moving on to the gaming, I don't really play too much intense games. The main games I do play is Counter-Strike, League of Legends, and Overwatch, and they're all mainly, I would say I would put them in the mid-tier level. And playing on this laptop, these games run super smooth. On these type of games, I could easily get over 60 frames per second. Now for the games that are in a higher tier, I would say it can be playable around mid to lower settings, and you should be fine on this laptop. Now I would say something even more intensive on this laptop that I've done is actually 4K editing. Now with all these specs, I was actually surprised how smooth I can get while I edit this video in 4K. Now scrubbing and playing is not the smoothest, but it's not enough where I just can't edit on this laptop. If you're doing 1080p, of course this will handle like a breeze. In terms of just putting in and out points, dragging clips to your timeline, it's actually really smooth. So when it comes to the downside, it's the actual rendering time. And for videos that are over 5 minutes, you pretty much have to wait for, I would say, well over 20 minutes just to get a finished exported video. But if this doesn't affect you at all, where you can just do something else like browse the web, play some light gaming, if you don't care about the rendering time, then this laptop may be the one for you. As a gaming laptop, I thought this would be much thicker, but it's actually 1.01 inch thin and is only 5.3 pounds, which is on the lighter side. The only thing I would look out for is that weird angle on top where it didn't really fit on my laptop compartment because of that angle. If you have a big laptop compartment, then it would easily fit, but mine was pretty thin, so be careful of that. So in terms of battery life, you get up to 4 hours, but when I was playing games or editing, I would get less than under 1 hour of gaming time. Now for the price, we have the highest model and it is at $1,250. I would recommend this laptop if you're on a very tight budget. It has great performance, it can play mid-tier games very well. You can edit in 4K, it's pretty thin, it's on the lighter side for a gaming laptop. So overall, with the amount of performance you get and for the money you pay for, I think this is so worth it. Well, that's it for me guys. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and always enjoy your entertainment.